So I just wanted to give a quick update on the SparkLE. So this is basically the core firmware ported over to a Bluetooth low energy only device, which then relays the data through an Android app for now, and it could be anything later on, up to the Spark Cloud. So basically, this completely replaces the Wi-Fi on the device. You're only working with Bluetooth low energy, so it's much lower power, much smaller footprint. All the benefits of Bluetooth low energy. So basically, I'll show you how this works. So come over here, and as you can see, first the device is offline. So Spark list, there are no cores online right now. So what we have running here is just one script that listens over UART just to get the data that comes down on the handshake and does the RSA encrypt decrypt. The only reason I'm not doing that on the chip right now is because there's not enough RAM. So I eventually will replace that with a much larger processor which can handle it. But for now, it's just passing it over to the Mac for processing, and then hands it back. And then once the handshake is done, this actually will show some serial debug messages as well, so you can see the packets coming down to the device on this screen. So the way we'll hook it up is we'll start with the Android app, so Bluetooth on, launch our app, which shows the device get listed. So we click on this. So the device is now connected to the phone, so there's some Android debug messages down here. So the device is connecting up, and now it's connected, and the handshake will start. And so now the device is hooked up to the Spark Cloud. So that's all it took. You can see here the devices, the messages came back down, and if we go back to the CLI, you can see that it will now list it as an online core. So we're just fully talking to the cloud right now. I don't have any of the descriptors set up yet, but we can actually try and flash it, and it'll send down data. Of course, it won't do anything, but you'll actually see the messages go through. So as you can see here, the same core is online. So if I hit the flash button on the serial command, you'll start to see the data come down. So I'll hit that, and we'll go back here. And you can see it's actually starting to hand down. So it gives it the update begin event, and then it starts to hand down all the chunks of data, which of course at this point is just getting thrown away. But it does show that the device is actually hooked up to the cloud and getting data. And here's the same Android debug messages. You can see it's getting all of the Bluetooth packets back and forth. So that's the status for now. Next step is basically to start hooking in the descriptors and having it so you can actually send data to and from the cloud.